says 8 to 10 minutes. I would die. ChatGPT is so stupid. Like the lemon juice doesn't actually brighten the color of it. It's a little bit messed up. That's why all those pieces are falling. Oh crap. For my birthday this year, I asked for a pasta maker. I got the attachment that goes on like the KitchenAid mixer. And then I got really busy and it was the end of the school year and sick, so I haven't got to try it yet. So we're gonna check it out today. So I got this brand off Amazon, the ravioli maker and a pasta roller and a pasta cutter attachment. Looks like it comes with fun little things. I'm assuming that's to clean. Ooh, it's kind of heavy. And that is intimidating looking. So I can tell that this piece is the ravioli. And this looks like it flattens it, and this looks like it might cut it. Very odd shaped spoon. Alright, so first it says to turn the stand mixer off and unplug. Mine stays off and unplugged. Then open the cap first for the stand mixers with a hinge, whatever that means. I think that's this thing. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So far so good. Insert attachment shaft housing into attachment hub, making sure the power shaft fits into the square hub pocket. I'm just gonna look at the picture. Oh, that looks right. Okay. Package to this side. I am using a combination of organic all-purpose and then organic stone ground whole wheat, and ChatGPT said it's possible, so we're gonna try it. So it's 1 cup of each to start. And I also don't have a sifter, so we're gonna go with unsifted. I'm not measuring like weight. She probably should, but I'm not that kind of girl. So that's about a cup of the all-purpose, and we're gonna do the same. Oh, that goes there. I also need to get my sourdough starter restarted. I am a sourdough cereal killer. I kill it every single time. Normally I get like a few things made out of it. Like it'll last for like a month or two before I kill it. And I don't even know if I always kill it, but I'm just nervous about like sometimes the coloration. I'm like, is that mold? I don't know. So I just throw it away and start over. That's a cup. But I need to start that again today too, because I also really want to do sourdough pasta, which this is not. But I don't have any starter, so that normally goes in there. Okay, it also says, I think like a half a teaspoon of salt, so I'm gonna use the sea salt. That's a half a tablespoon. That's 1 teaspoon, so about half. Again, I'm not like ever going to be a perfect measurements kind of girl, which is maybe why I chose sourdough starter. I don't know. Anyway, it has the recipe from ChatGPT was really simple. So it has you mix the salt into the flour. Alright, that's pretty mixed. Yay for messes. And then you're supposed to make like a little circle in the center, which some people do this like on their counter, but I'm doing it in a bowl. And then you put 3 eggs, and my girlies outside have been struggling in the heat, so they're not laying. So I am out of fresh eggs, but I have some in the fridge, so I'll put this. One. Get out of there. 2. 3. Toss these and wash my hands. Also says to make it silkier, and by it I mean ChatGPT because that's my best friend, to add a tablespoon of olive oil, so I'm gonna do that too. And then it says to use a fork to basically start mixing, and it said if it like gets too dry you can add water, if it's too wet you can add flour, just like your normal baking, I guess. So I'm gonna do this and we'll see how it looks. Okay, it said once it's like blended, then you're gonna have to start kneading. So I'm gonna take my rings off. Should have already done that. And then I just washed my hands, so I'm gonna use my hands to start kneading it. I really don't know what the consistency should be. It feels kind of maybe like it might be too dry, but I'm literally on my tippy toes because I'm so short and I have to like stand up to reach this. So I'm gonna do this for a few minutes. This is 8 to 10 minutes. I would die. I have a mixer. Maybe I could mix it, but I'm gonna do it for a few minutes and then see if I think I might need to add water. Okay, this is a 1/4 cup. I would not do all that. I think it says like 1 to 2 tablespoons at a time. So literally just did like a splash. Put that there in case I need more. So now I'm kind of like, ooh, now it feels kind of rubbery. I think I'm supposed to be able to like roll it out before I feed it through the machine. So it is definitely too crumbly to like roll out. It's definitely more of like a dough consistency now. It's like, the texture's a little weird. I think because I'm using the stone ground whole wheat, which is fine. As long as it works. I don't care if the texture's a little different because I am not picky about any of that kind of thing when it comes to like pasta. All pasta is good. Okay, so now I feel like that's pretty good consistency to try to roll out. I'm just worried it's like a little too crumbly. It's not silky, that's for sure. What if I do like bloop and then like, I said this was gonna be experimental. Okay. To make it more silky like ChatGPT said. Oh my gosh, fun story. Fun story. Does that get me? I don't know, let's hope. I like cooking. I'm okay. I'm not great, but I asked ChatGPT for like all my recipes now because I know I'm sideways, it's weird, there we go. Because you can be like, oh, I have this, this, and this, like what can I make with that? And then like if it gives you a recipe and you're like, oh, I don't have this, it'll help you find a substitute. And like right now I'm trying to focus on like mitochondrial health. So I can like ask it to like make a recipe based on that. It'll add like ACV and stuff. I think that's pretty good doughy texture. And it kept saying like at the end of things like add lemon for brightening. And I was like, ChatGPT is so stupid. Like the lemon juice doesn't actually brighten the color of it. And then one day I was like, why do you keep saying that? And it was like, oh, that actually is like a culinary term, which I didn't know. And it means like bring out the flavor, I guess, brighten. But I do love when I add like lemon to something, it does make like a little bit of a difference. And it's not like always like a lemony flavor. I guess it really does like bring out some kind of flavor. I don't know, it brightens it. So that is something ChatGPT taught me. Okay, so I made 3. Let me like see if I can stack them. 3 of these balls, and I guess I'm gonna roll them out and then run them through the thing, although they're kind of dry. Yeah, I don't know. Give it a try. Okay, so while it's resting, I also got this pasta hanger that you can like, I'm making a video, come here. Oh, look, and it's like a bunch of little pieces, so I'm gonna put it together really quickly. You wanna help me? Sure. Oh, you just want the bubbly wrap? You can't snap it the time I'm making a video. You can snap it after. See?
I also want the bubbly wrap right now. I won't pop it right now. I also just want to help right now. Okay.
Perfect. Here's that for you. Simple, pretty self-explanatory. So easy, 6-year-old can do. Okay, it's been just over 20 minutes, which is the total of my patience. I'm gonna roll it out because you have to roll it out a little bit to fit it through the machine, I assume. You can't just put a ball in there. And I think I might fold it over a few times. You know, guys, I really don't know what I'm doing, so we're gonna experiment. Like, there's no way this thickness is going to go through it. And I also have like the oldest, crappiest rolling pin. I want like a big, heavy marble one, but working with what we got here, folks. It feels like a good texture. I got the texture down all right. I'm not sure how. I think it says how thick to roll it, but like. Let's see. Cut dough into pieces 3/8 1 centimeter thick. Does that mean 3/8 of an inch is 1 centimeter? That makes sense, right? And that looks like that. But then, let me show you a different angle. What I was trying to say is like, if you have to roll it through here, so it's like way too wide. So I'm wondering, I don't know what I'm doing here. You're watching me figure it out. If I cut it in half, don't worry, I did not touch the quartzite. The knife, do not worry. All right, so first of all, this knob, the lower the number, there's numbers right here, you pull it out to adjust it. The lower the number, the wider, which I think you're supposed to start with it wide. And then in this little guide, it tells you like a 1 or a 2, which is wide, is for kneading and thinning the dough, which we're about to do. And then there's different styles. So for example, like I'm gonna do lasagna type spaghetti noodles, or maybe linguine. So I'll probably do like a 4 or 5 is lasagna or spaghetti, and 6 or 7 is tortellini, thin, ravioli, and linguine fini. Linguine, I don't know, I'm not Italian. So I'll either do a 5 or a 6, I'm gonna look at it. But to start, it's a 1 or a 2. So I have it, oh, I don't even see a 1 on there, so 2. And then you literally just turn your mixer on. Y'all, see? Oh my gosh. Rip off that piece. Okay, it was like hitting the edge. Look at that. I'm gonna do it one more time, I think. I don't know why. Oh my god. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put that aside and do this one. This is fun, guys. This is fun. Like I'm playing Play-Doh as a kid. Go, girl, go. Okay. Part of it is like thicker than the other half, so it's like going through sideways now. So cool. Okay, great, 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 great. It worked out, man. It worked out. It's a little like wiggly because it didn't go straight down. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. I don't know why I'm running it through twice, guys. It did flatten it out though. I wonder if it's safe to stick those on top. Okay, so turn it off. So I'm gonna do that with all 3 of my little balls of dough. I guess I'm gonna, okay, I'm figuring this out. I'm gonna go hang these just for a minute on my little hanger to get them out of the way. I'm scared they're gonna break. Oh gosh, let me just show you. Okay, so I hung them just while I get it all ready. All right. Play-Doh Factory IRL. Oh my gosh. Again, it like went a little sideways, so it's gonna be like wavy. Okay, not bad. Second time, just because that's what I do now. It's my signature move, apparently. Again, just so you know, I'm on my tippy toes because I can't see anything if I don't. Oh, see, like one side was like a little too thick and it made it go sideways. Which I think it like ends up working itself out, but see how that's got like that little wiggle. But when I run it through again, I'll fix it. Because basically I'm a professional already. Okay, well, I fix everything but at the end. I'm so smart. What if I make it long to begin with? Does that make any difference whatsoever? No, really, it does not, but it's okay. All right. I'm gonna set it to a 5, and it makes it thinner. And then I think, I don't know, I'm gonna cut it. I hope this cutter works for spaghetti. Ooh, it is like significantly thinner. And made it longer, which makes sense. So I have 5 of these very ugly looking noodle things. So let's figure out the next step. So I'm like reading the directions and it doesn't say how to use the pasta cutter. 1, to make angel hair or thick egg noodles, neither of those are what I'm doing. It says put it into the cutter and then cut it into noodles. So does that mean I'm supposed to like hand cut that into spaghetti? Because then the next page is to use the ravioli maker, which I'm not doing today. That looks much harder, and this is a beginner episode. All right, okay. I'm just gonna run one through the cutter, but like it doesn't even say really how to use the cutter. I'm actually a little nervous that this is gonna like ruin my noodle sheets, but what else would we do? That's like very thin. This piece right here is the cutter. I'm nervous putting my finger in that close. It's gonna make like angel hair, which I really don't want, but I don't know what else to do other than try it. Oh my god. This is truly real life Play-Doh. So if I don't hold it straight, it's gonna get messed up. It's a little bit messed up. That's why all those pieces are falling. Oh crap. It's okay, they're still usable. Okay, hold it straight, folks. Look at this pile. So some are neat and cute, and some are not, which I think is fine. I'm gonna just hang them all. Oh god, okay. Why am I so nervous? Well, it doesn't want to go in. Alright, here we go. Hold it straight. So all the pieces on the edge that like aren't even, I'm already not holding it straight, are gonna break off, which is fine. I break my noodles when I cook anyway, right? So. Okay, did a better job holding this one straight. Okay, so let me show you what I did. Alright, first of all, so cute. I'm going to move the camera. I hung the neat ones, like neatly. Already it's not neat. It's okay though. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can probably just go like this. And then actually that worked not that bad, but last time all these fell. So, I don't know, just smooshing them. Nope, okay. Well, I'm doing my best, guys. They'll just dry right there. It'll be fine. This is hilarious, but also I'm very happy. Like, look, it's so pretty. And it made, I feel like that's more than 4 servings. And then like, I'm gonna check my recipe from ChatGPT again, but I'm pretty sure that like it doesn't matter if it's like this. I should probably like separate it just to let it dry. It says to let it dry for no more than an hour and then to freeze it. And I didn't know I had to freeze it. I thought I could just like, oh, it's so beautiful. I thought I could just like let it dry and store it. So I'm gonna do some research. I'll let you know. So I did the research and I'm gonna freeze it for sure. You can put it in the fridge for like 1 to 2 days, no problem. Potentially you can like hang dry and store dry pasta, but it said like in humid regions, which I live in Tampa, which is like, that's as humid as it gets. It's really hard to do and like potentially could grow mold, which is a huge fear of mine, hence the starter conversation we had earlier. And also like whole wheat makes it even harder because that retains moisture. So I have like a double no. So I'm going to, it says let it dry for 15 to 30 minutes. I'm impatient, so it's gonna get maybe 15 minutes. And then it says to like freeze dry it, like quick dry it, quick freeze, whatever. Put it on a cookie sheet and put it in the freezer for a little bit, and then you can like put it in a storage bag. So all that being said, if I were to give you a review, it was pretty cheap. Actually, I'll put the price on the screen because I don't remember. And the hanger was super cheap too. But the only thing I'm disappointed in is it calls it a ravioli maker and pasta roller and pasta cutter attachment, but it only cuts pasta in the angel hair size, which is actually my least favorite. I like fettuccine. I'm assuming like, I don't know, like there's, maybe I can buy like an extra roller that's the right size. But overall, it worked really well. It was easy to use. You saw me install it in literally 1 second. I have not done the ravioli part, which looks a lot more complicated. It looks like your sheets need to be more perfect, but I think that'll be easier if I just use regular all-purpose flour rather than mixing it with the whole wheat, because the whole wheat I think is like what gave it that like harder to work with texture. So my idea for freezing is I have this little silicone dish because my freezer is like tall. It's like a refrigerator look, but narrow. So I'm going to, it said like make a nest. I think if I mess with it too much, it's gonna break or like do what it's doing now. So I think I'm just gonna kind of like twirl it. That looks like a nest for a very unskilled bird. Ah, one of the poles came off. Okay. Okay. I guess I probably could have fit a regular size cookie sheet in here, but yeah. We're gonna freeze it for like an hour and then I'm gonna seal it. I know for a fact my chickens are gonna love these. Hi girlies. So these 3 are my new little ones. They're like 2.5 months old. This is my lead hen. She's like 1.5 years old. And that is Omelet. She's also 1.5. So these 2 I got last January. Oh, look at her go. And that's my Silky. I got her from my school and she is mean as heck. But she's actually a good layer, which most Silkies aren't. They're real pumped. I love them so much. Okay, girls, be nice. Look at her over there. So cute. That's Beans. Alright, enough with the chickens. I decided to make them for dinner, so I didn't even bother freezing them. So this was the result, and let me know what you think.